I threw out the first pitch of the White Sox game, and it was a dream come true. And I don't think you really understand it when I say it. It was legitimately a dream come true. I know sometimes people go up and get the chance to throw the first pitch and it ain't really that big of a deal to them. 50 Cent, when he throw the first pitch for the Mets, it ain't no big deal to 50 because he's 50. Well, me as a content creator to throw out this first pitch, not just to any team, but my favorite team, it was just amazing, a surreal moment. And no, I don't have footage outside of the one that the White Sox put together because I was offered to have people like come in and film for me. But I wanted to experience the moment outside of content. For the last decade of my life, really, everything I've done is about content. And this moment in itself, I wanted to be me, family, friends, and just a monumental moment. So I left it at that. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, just thinking about it's got me emotional right now. So the White Sox did an amazing job. They hooked it up. They gave me the opportunity to throw the first pitch, and they put us up in a like the Diamond Suite is what it's called. It's like a big old booth where it's got chairs, it's got couches, TVs. You watch it from like the best perspective, like behind home plate. And they gave us 20 tickets. So I got my family, I got my friends, my managers flew into town for this moment. It was great. And there was one moment in the day that sticks out above others. You know what? Growing up, my dad, he did a very good job to make us White Sox fans. Obviously, here in Chicago, you become a White Sox fan or a Cubs fan. He had us at the ballpark all the time. I haven't been to Wrigley until last year when I was 24. Pops made sure I never went to Wrigley because he wanted me to be a White Sox fan, and I stayed attached to that. So we're all sitting up there in the booth. We're all having a good time. And this is right after I threw the first pitch. I'm back up there. And my dad has a great way of like being very eloquent when he comes to his storytelling and reminiscing. And in it, I might get emotional even talking about this. He was talking about everything being super full circle. He remembers in 2005, if you didn't know, that's when the White Sox won their last World Series, him watching those playoff series with me. And at that time, I was 9, 10 years old. And I still have the same memories that he had. It was a bonding moment between me and my pops, the White Sox were. So I still have memories of Joe Creedy against the Angels in the ALCS. I still have memories of Joe Creedy in the World Series versus the Astros, or Bobby Jenks closing out a couple of the games, or even I think Mark Burley came into relief and closed out one of the World Series games. I have these memories, and he does too. And he had an amazing time watching them win the World Series through my eyes as a 9, 10-year-old, and now everything being full circle of me throwing out the first pitch in the same ballpark where Mark Burley did his thing, or Joe Creedy did his thing, or Paul Konorko went yard. So it was just a full circle moment, and it got him emotional, and it's getting me emotional just thinking about it. It's amazing. So how did it come to be? Honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out. So I have my managers. They do an amazing job getting brand deals. It's just giving me opportunities and things like that. I've worked with the the Bulls before when it came to them releasing their schedule a few seasons ago. And I think everybody that knows my content knows that I rep Chicago more than I rep anything in the world. It's the Bulls right above my shoulder here. It's the White Sox hats that I've been wearing in videos for 9 years now at this point. No, not 9 years, because I think my first face cam video was 2015. So 7 years at this point. I've always worn White Sox hats. I mean, occasionally we divert a little bit, but regardless, it's like Chicago. People know I rep Chicago more than anything. So I guess they hit my managers up and said, hey, does Kenny want to throw out the first pitch? And who would I be to say no to an opportunity like this? And I got to tell you, I was as nervous as can be. Throwing a baseball is simple. It's easy, right? And, I mean, me and the homies play catch all the time. But now you got the eyes of I don't know how many people on you. And I was definitely super, super nervous. Now, what you don't see in the videos that have dropped is there are 2 other people that threw first pitches before me. So technically, I wasn't even the first pitch. I was the 3rd pitch of the night. It was one guy, I didn't catch his name or his occupation or how he got there. But the second guy was, he was an O lineman for a Big Ten school. I don't remember which one. We had very quick conversations. And then it was me. First guy went up. First of all, they brought us down to the field and they were like, Southpaw, who's the mascot, is going to be catching for you. Don't throw it fast because he's a mascot. He can't really see. He sees out 2 holes. You know how we have peripheral vision? Not in the mascot thing. So I heard him say that, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to just lob it up there. And then the old lineman, I'm so bad with names. He says, I'm going to still throw it fast. I'm like, if he throwing it fast, I'm going to throw it fast too. You know what I'm saying? So first guy goes up. He kind of lobs it over, boom. And Southpaw even misses the lob. So I'm like, okay, if we're not just trying to get Southpaw to catch it, he didn't even catch the lob. So the second guy goes up, he whips it in there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to do my thing. But even with that said, I did take a little bit off of it. I could have thrown it harder. I could have probably hit the strike zone. I did it. You know, they were like patting me on my back. You threw a strike. I watched the video 1,000 times. It was a little low. I'll be honest with you. It was a little low. Definitely a little low. But it is what it is. I threw out the first pitch in front of my family, in front of my friends, in front of thousands of fans that didn't know who I was. But I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care if nobody knew who I was because I did that. And again, I've done a lot of things in my life so far. Again, working with the Bulls, traveling across the United States, interviewing NBA players and doing things like that. This ranks extremely high on my most favorite things that I've had an opportunity to do. I have 20 family and friends there. And just to see them light up, oh my God, I'm going to get emotional. Hold on. Just to see them light up made everything worth it, right? Like, my parents know what I do, but they don't know to the extent of what I... Like, they know I make YouTube videos. He's a YouTuber. I mean, it is what it is. But, like, things like this are like... I mean, I don't need validation from anybody else. I know my parents love me and they... You know what I'm saying? But I know things like this are just an extra thing of validation. And a lot of times when I have events like this, or not like this caliber, but like events or things that happen in my life, my mom is usually not available to go, whether she's working or it's in California, you know what I'm saying? And she actually had an opportunity to come to this. And I saw and understood how proud she was, or how my dad was, or just all the homies were. I mean, it's been a group effort. I'm obviously the guy in front of the camera making videos and stuff, but these are all of the people that helped me get to where I am, whether it be through their personal support or just through them loving me. You know what I'm saying? Those things go a long way. So to go there and go to this game, throw out the first pitch, enjoy the night until the 9th inning. We enjoyed the night until the 9th inning. And it was amazing, bro. We saw a historic night. We saw the White Sox blow a 8-2 lead in the top of the 9th and lose in extras. Historic night. You know what I'm saying? First pitch. And then deeper than that, the community, like the people on socials, whether it be you at home or, you know, other creators like, yo, Kenny, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things make me super happy. I mean, there's nothing that, this is going to sound corny, nothing that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude from Chicago that just loves sports, loves talking to cameras, and I got the opportunity to throw out the first pitch at my favorite team's baseball game. So to close this out, I want to thank the Chicago White Sox for inviting me out. Anytime you need somebody to throw out the first pitch, I'm there. And hopefully I get to meet some players too. I know they got a whole game to go to, and you know what I'm saying? But I would love to get Tim Anderson to sign the ball or something. Thank you so much to the White Sox. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me throughout these videos. Because, again, without people watching, I'm just a guy with a camera, you know? So I appreciate you. And, yeah, that's the story of me throwing out the first pitch of the White Sox game. Oh, also, some people were mad at me because there's a superstition that I didn't even know about until after the game, where when you're taking the field, players don't step on the foul line. I had no idea that was a real thing. And I guess I stepped on the foul line. I don't look at my feet when I'm walking, so I guess I stepped on the foul line. And they said that's the reason why we blew that game. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I have no idea.